Alright. Alrighty. Here we go.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Here we go. Boom. Boom. The only squad members for the rest of the game. Why have anyone else? Alright. Okay. Alright, we gotta go back to... We gotta go back to the little rewards.
Okay, Jaleel. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me.
You guys probably shouldn't let me just examine this. Y'all realize that, right? Like, that's probably not for... I mean, I'm not a civilian, but, still. My people have a saying, you should murder everyone. Fuck everything else. Alright. Uh-oh.
Fist knows
Look out!
Knew we were coming and still didn't do enough. Shame, buddy. Table's not much of a cover. Killed his ass while he was down. No way to go. Oh, I could have shot you from the beginning.
Enemy trapper!
Thank you.
We got them all, Shepard. Right there. Don't
Ah, sorry, dude. Don't fear the Reaper.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em. Go, go, go!
Shit.
I surrender.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location, now.
You're on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming.
When can I use those? Oh shit. Got 4 minutes. Or not even, I mean. We gotta hurry. Bitch. Actually, but for real, actually though, See ya, Chief. Y'all can take care of him if you want to, but...
Perimeter secure.
Wait, which way do I go? This way? Or the other side of the bar? I don't actually remember. Here we go.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Take cover!
Oh shit. Damn it. Y'all got in my fucking way. I don't care that he's moving. Ah! Damn it.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate
There goes my grenade.
Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer
Why
to
are we
finding
so
the
low in the
conduit.
shot?
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good.
I don't know. I had
What
no
does
idea.
it say
I
about
just wanted
me
to
if I
meet
turn
you.
my back
Sorry that
on
you're mad
this?
at me.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Okay, now she was, yeah, we're gonna put them in the party for just for now. Normally, it will of course be the buddy Rex, but I figure literally for right now, I think she makes sense to put in the party. I don't know why that melody is in my brain. I don't like that B does that.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request?
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
The bar. Yeah, let's just hit the select button all the time. Embassy Lounge.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I don't see him in the lounge, so he must be over here. Oh, that's right. Don't I have to be a Spectre to actually get it done? You know what? We're just gonna wait. We'll do it in a bit. Let me
Allow me to be your guide.
let me go become a Spectre just to be. Wait, is my mic? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Making these dumb noises.
Come on.
And I'm not seeing my
Medina's presenting the
my
Quarian's
bounce.
evidence to the council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts
Oh,
will be
Impact
made
is
to
doing
bring
a
him
show
to answer for his
tonight.
crimes.
Oh.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back... Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren.
This is different.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is used
skip.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't...
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse.
Fair enough.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Was this entire meeting being able to be viewed by the public, or is this a later edition?
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Look at us. We did it.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
ME1. Okay, I didn't know if she was going to speak during the cutscene.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
We did it, and we leveled up! Yay! 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 Alright, 16 points. Grants Unity ability. I don't give a shit about that. I do want to put 5 points into, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can start fucking putting points there. There we go. 5 pass objects. So open secure objects. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of sabotage. There we go. Okay. Equipments. Take all, obviously. Alright, assault rifle. What's better? Your better shotgun. Let's do the scimitar. Reaper. Romeo and Juliet. Do that one instead, and then we'll Marcus Junk. Whoops. Marcus Junk. Junk. It's worse. Junk. Alright. I guess I should actually just, convertible junk. There we go. You know, I did that not knowing if it would work or not. I just assumed it would. But bravery or stupidity? CSEC is where they want us to go. Which is not at the embassies. But we're going to go to the embassies. I'm going to get some water. But I'm not going to mute the microphone. So you'll get to hear all of it, baby. Grab my WCW bootleg nitro hat that I bought. Good hat. It was me, Gio. It was me all along. You know, it gets hot in my room. And it sucks. And it doesn't help. Whoa. That I fucking sweat. Like a lot. All the time.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be
Oh.
your guide.
There we go. I'm glad I made those little text boxes, just because I like having them. I like just putting them up when
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Thanks, dude. Or, person, sorry. Thanks, homie.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. Why did you come to see me, Shepard? Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own.
You humans are always so curious. Never mind. Forget. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Apparently not. I thought this is where I needed to be, but it turns out it's this room in here. Where's... Oh, that was him.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn
The tests
more.
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our...
All right, Commander. You win. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to...
There we go. Even though actually, I think I would agree on a like paper level of like this is a video game, so it'd also be like the perfect point to go like, no, I could see the argument that her body would be more useful and blah 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 blah. But I think it's one of those things like in reality, it's like, I mean, she's not the only person who died at Edith Prime. Use fucking Johnson's body. He'd probably want that to happen. You tell him, like, would you want your body to be donated so other people don't die like you? He'd probably be like, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know why I put my water so damn far away. But I have to move my mic in, like, half of my body. Third of my... No, I don't have to move that much of my body, just my arm.
Hello
Wow,
again,
I'm fucking...
Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
See ya, dude. See ya. C-Sec. Federal Tower. C-Sec is Financial District. Oh, is the C-Sec in the Financial District? Yeah. To C-Sec Academy.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Okay, well, if that's all that's going to be there, then it should skip automatically. It doesn't matter, it loaded. Okay. We don't need to go to the docking bay, right? Arrow on the wall? Yeah. Hello, Rec Officer.
One sec. Looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got for a pork chop.
Good. Just let me set you up. System's telling me to offer you our... Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
All right. I don't have any money, but oh god. Let's see how much money I got. Let's see. Oh, it only cost 313,000 creds. How much? Oh, I got 2,000. And I can't afford a fucking thing. I don't have anything marked as junk, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Not that... I do appreciate that nobody actually reacts, because they know damn good and well. A reporter might be interested in Fist's illegal activities. Okay. Well, where would we talk to a reporter? I like that he immediately does. I pull out my gun, so he's like, "All right, dude, if you pulled it out, it was probably important. I'll pull it out too, dog." He's ready, and I appreciate that. I need somebody to be ready.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel Security to pursue Seren, Garrus?
It's been like 30 seconds.
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Shepard. All right. Okay. That's just you, buddy.
Commander Shepard, excuse... I'm Emily Wong. I'm a journalist investigating corruption on the Citadel.
Hey, how's it going?
You recently took down a man named Fist, reportedly a member of some sort of organized crime ring. Did you find any evidence in his office? Is there anything you can share with me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped.
Thanks,
Here,
Chief.
Commander, for your trouble. Now, if you'll
Well, now,
excuse
why don't you give me
I
that
should
number
see what's
for
on
your
these
trouble?
discs.
How about that? You know what? I don't actually mean that, lady. I'm married to my job. It's just a little joke us Spectres like to tell. Looking at the, looking at that moving photo out there, buddy. It's what we're fighting for. How many times I gotta mash A for it to open? Oh!
I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one terrain from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
What do you...
Can't help you.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent.
Oh, you also sell weapons. Wow. Alright. I might need that. I might not.
Is that really... You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am
The hero?
so
I mean...
honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive.
Hey,
and help.
I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph? Thanks. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth...
Huh. You're weird, dude. I mean, whatever. I signed it. Give a fuck, I suppose. Somebody's named Morian. Your name, Morlan.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
That should not have been. Unique item. Probably want that. Seems like obviously something I would want. What else? Go back to Core's Den, which I don't want to do that, so let's go back up. Oh, we can get that quest in CSEC. Whoops. Oh well. We'll head back there before we leave to grab that quest, and then we'll cut out of here, because I'm not too sure what else I could be doing. To the Presidium. Oh. Then let's head down to CSEC, because if the Presidium is just right over there, which is where we're going to have to go anyway. Might as well head here. Get that quest. At least I think there was a quest down here. That guy, or I guess he's a guy. He's, I don't know what he is. He's the mobile person. Can this door fucking open today? It's an elevator, idiot.
In a report later today, Emily Wong
I'm like, why is this door not open?
Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Oh. This way.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do?
Would you? That's... He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. His name's Shorban.
I've met some dangerous scientists in my time.
I suppose you're right.
Shit, fuck, where do you say he was? Lower markets. Damn, I really should have talked to you first, because I was already at the lower markets. Lower markets, lower markets, lower markets.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Why does the camera move with us? Lower markets, lower markets. This is Commander Zephyr. This is my favorite on the Citadel. Alright, here we go. You have a gun out.
Hold it right there. Just throw me the data and you can walk away.
What data? What are you talking about?
I didn't come out to play game.
I'll ask you one more time. Give me the data and you and Jalid will live to see another day.
There's no need to let things
Fine,
get...
boys.
Enemy contact.
That's it, dude. You brought... Not that good of a bodyguard, dude. Not that you are alive to say anything about it.
Wait, I give up. I give
Dude,
up.
we shot you in the head.
Please don't kill me.
What's so important about this data? Why are you trying
I
to
thought
get
you
it?
knew. He said you were going to deliver it.
And what exactly was I supposed to be delivering?
It's the initial data from scanning the Keepers. You see, we stole some research from our work to make the scanners. We were supposed to work together. I get the data, he analyzes it.
What's so special about that?
It's illegal.
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't after don't you see? We were the...
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not sure. Jalid's job, but he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back.
We lost our heads. But it doesn't matter now. I just want to live. I don't care if I ever see that data again.
So how do you gather data on the Keepers?
It's not difficult, really. Just get within range and scan them. You seem interested. Enough to help me, perhaps?
How could I help you?
I'll give you my scanner. Whenever you see a Keeper, scan it. Discreetly. My database will update automatically each time you scan a unique Keeper. Then I'll update your account with a few credits.
If it'll help further the scientific...
Very good. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with
Thank
him
you.
right now.
And happy scanning, Commander.
Dun 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 dun. Faster? I don't think this is actually faster. Cool. I mean, just a little, I don't know, something to make it obvious. I guess that's really all I want. I should see if she has a quest or something while I'm here.
never properly thanked you for... I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
Let me take a look at what
Of course.
Okay. Just, no. Alright. She didn't seem to have one. I wasn't going to ask her any personal questions. I don't care right now. $50 credits really is not shit. Elevator.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
Just taking the long way around, y'all. Don't mind me.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding
I
Short?
found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
You forgot to mention the data about the keep.
I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop.
You're helping us? Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go.
Well, alrighty then. All's well that ends well. Alright, enough of this shit. Let's get to fucking space. Right? We don't have anything else. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Welcome to the Presidium.
I actually have to talk to her.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and
What does that
I
mean?
am a fully interactive. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Do you know anything about
The term Spectre is derived. Their primary role is preserve. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdiction.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Or maybe I don't need to be here. I actually don't remember where to go right now. I don't remember where where the spaceships are. Hey, let's go.
Well, the new Earth Clan Spectre.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But nothing's in here. We got that quest already. Shoot. We gotta go probably somewhere in C-Sec then. I don't. So the bar is over. Blah, 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 blah. Financial District, CSEC Academy. Explore CSEC. Maybe there's something here. Over to Presidium. Yeah.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ambassador Berdita. Oh, let me go scan this guy right quick.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The Conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the Conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real...
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard.
But if they do exist, the Conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren...
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to... We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau.
It's your decision, Commander.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes.
That's exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can...
Nope. See you, Captain Anderson. We did it.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
We know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
But for the sake of every other species.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship.
I'm not a big fan of racists, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Carry on.
Yes, ma'am.
Not a big fan of you already. They're my crew, Presley. Alright. God damn it. That's it. Oops, zoom out. Oh, ready? Boom! Ah, that's the best. Zoom out some more. Boom! This game is good. This game is fucking good. Alright, let's meet up with Liara. Fuck about this bitch. Shepard. Okay. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown out from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-wrecked, Proteus' rare combination of oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommended for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface. Safe from the worst effects of the weather. Population of 12,000. Alright. Circe is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint. As the development of the Proteus colony continues, Circe will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. Helium-3. Cool beans. I think I chose the wrong one. Chosen the default. Nausicaa. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color. But it's otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its white clouds. The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is comprised of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Now, is this the game where you sometimes have stuff in the asteroids, or is that just 2? Where Proteus? Yeah, where Proteus? I think that's just in 2 and 3. I think that is not a one thing. I could be wrong. Distant Pharos has only seen a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It has a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partially filled by ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large, ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. Have revealed an abandoned base by its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. Well, we looked in there. Okay. First things first, we're gonna do this. Just to make sure. Oh! Medallion recovered. Scans of the asteroid and the Apocalypse inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. Hell yeah! I'm glad I did this. Well, there's two. Be careful. Bitch. I found revealed deposits of plant. Cool beans. All right, we'll start here. Fastios is a small terrestrial with with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There's little of interest in this desolate world. Ugh. Almost 60 hours day length? My goodness. Oh, and the temperature's worse. Sorry. Armenia is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. That's not how you pronounce that word. I know that. Carbonaceous. Whatever. Maybe I was right. Carbonaceous. The initial flyby probe of Armenia detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed that these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zeph. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Well, that's cool. I need more water. Oh, hey! Do we need to be here? I think so. I think that's where we need to go. Zakros is a terrestrial world with a nitrogen-methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is composed mainly of water ice, and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's Mass Effect envelope up. I doubt we'll need to go there, Chief. A small hydrogen helium gas planet, Arcades, has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therum. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Arcanes has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining on its many water ice moons. Okay. We either come here now or later. I don't quite recall. Shepard. What else I'd rather do? Oh.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
This doesn't feel any different. not fall into the lava, y'all. Whoa. Man, I love to drive. I know it was like controversial and not great usually, but I liked fucking around with the Mako in the original Mass Effect. It's been so long, I don't remember how it felt, however. So this could be completely different. Or completely the same. Or completely the same, I mean. And I wouldn't know at this point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, enemies. Enemies that way. Because didn't it used to be you had to use the camera to move, like it was like Halo style driving? Whoa. Sounded blown out. That should have caused some damage. I'd argue that should have caused a lot of damage, actually. Oh no. Loading, saving, do not turn to conflict.
Punches a nap back in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail. I'm missing like every shot. There you are. Rocket Trooper, which, okay, never mind, you took care of it. Good for you. Stop.
Whoops, I killed you, buddy. Ooh, a weapon upgrade. Yeah. But that answers that question. Let me go back here. Well, I guess I should probably make sure you guys have good equipment too, huh? Rex is first. Rex is first. 150. And you can have that. Alright, there we go. I don't care. Go here. See what's in this building. Nothing. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, nothing I can fuck with, I should say.
Nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
Wow, so far away it's not doing any damage. I know it was doing damage. Don't fall into the fucking lava. You missed me! Hit me that time. Whoa, not the lava, not the lava. Alright, okay. Ooh, we're good, we're good, we're good. See ya. You missed me. You hit me. Missed me. I was gonna say, it feels like they have more health when... Oh, it's a Colossus. I was gonna say, it feels like they have more health when you can't... When their health bar's not on the screen. But of course I would say that. I'm an idiot. Hey, buddy. Whoops. How about you? Nah, fuck it. You get the guns. There we go, and I buried you. Aren't I considerate? I think one of the things that's funny is because I don't have a mission here, I just chose to come here. And just imagine your boss, you have a new boss, he takes over, or they take over, in this case she takes over, and her first, you know, and it's like, your mission is to, you know, save the galaxy from this threat. And she goes, my first mission? Oh, we're going to go to this little, out of the way little cluster here and drive around. I just want to know. You'd think you're following a lunatic. Ow. Serpentine, baby. Okay, something just blew up, but... Huh. This is very squirrely, though. Yeehaw, baby! Drops on a fucking dime, though. Who's still alive? Okay, don't know how you lived, but... No. Okay. We're good. An obvious combat, I'd say. Oh yeah. Poison, a great thing to put on robots. Damn. Oops, all headshots, baby. That one was also a headshot, probably. Well, as close as they get is a head. Who are you shooting at? Well, I hope you succeed. Not a headshot, but whatever. They don't have real heads anyway. Oh no, is this the mining camp? Is this the mining camp? No, I think that's a different place. That's a place you immediately fly to. I'm trying to think of that mission where, like, to save everybody, which is possible. It's like difficult if I recall correctly. That's not here. It's a different. It's this game though. Or is it this one? I don't think it's this one. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Not a... Damn, I was talking shit on somebody else doing it. Yeah, thanks for getting him away, dipshit. Am I shooting at somebody, or am I losing my fucking mind? There we go. Still alive. Nope. And pop. Someone else over here. Battle's over, Chief. Whoa. Had to load in, baby. We can't slide down this? Are you sure this isn't a video game? Just hop on down and go, wee! Oh, jammed. Containment cell. Wanted to make sure. Figured that that wasn't something we could have gone through, but you never know sometimes. Also, have y'all not heard of stairs? Just fucking elevators, bro. A ladder, rope. See, this wouldn't happen. We wouldn't worry about an elevator breaking if we had stairs or anything.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Oh, this is where to go. Damn, I did not remember this at all.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth.
Got his ass. I'm gonna place this cover down. I'm gonna immediately get out of it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking it's a good idea. I've been recording this entire time. Oh well. I have the space for it. That's not a problem. I just don't like to record if I don't have it. We did it. I guessed the combination, but we did it. Did we just skip like the entire dungeon? Xbox. Shepard, I think the Xbox is better than the PlayStation, Shepard. More of a Nintendo guy
How
myself.
did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There's an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Delayed.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Weak promo, dude. Speaking of somebody who can't cut a promo or is involved in the wrestling industry at all.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
I'm gonna kill you first, actually. Damn. Oh, I'd kill him. Watch this. Bop! Bop! Watch this miss, dumbass. Did it. I actually did not mean to immediately go safely on.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them. I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before.
You do the Tiger Driver merch, bro.
Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of...
The Reapers? But I have never heard of...
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to...
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind
he
of
said
the user.
after he moved the microphone so no one could hear.
Extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime.
To pick it up.
The chance to acquire a working beacon, even about... But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. I am amazed you were able to...
This isn't helping us find Saren.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship.
I can think of.
And
I
to my
can. I'm
knowledge
not.
of the
Why do I
Protheans,
immediately, dude? Immediately, like not even.
Will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful.
When was the last time you ate or slept?
It is probably just mental exhaustion. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance
We can talk again after you've seen
Mission
the doctor.
reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joe.
Setting up the...
We've received your report, Commander. I understand
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side.
Benezia would never allow you.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins.
Of course, Commander. The mission
Good luck,
was-
Commander. Remember.
Was it really necessary? I mean, we didn't have a choice. Like we had to get. Like we had to get to her. Like it's not my fault. The fucking Protheans only developed, you know, blocking technology to the fronts. Like they should have. You got to protect all sides. You got to protect your neck, as they say. God damn, sorry. Okay, Pharos is. Okay, one of these places we don't want to go to until we've leveled up a little bit more. Oh. Damn, I was just doing that for fun. Okay. See, I was about to ask to myself out loud. Such an odd sentence. Why it was like what benefit there was to scanning. Then there you go. It answered that question for me. Alrighty. Make this abundantly clear. I've never talked to Ashley. Look at this dude's hair. Look at this dude.
Commander, do you have a minute?
You whispering?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove
Thing
himself
does not
worthy
wanna
of
rip.
the woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking.
It'd be easier if I got like scissors or something.
I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in.
What did they train?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to
They
an
fucked up his
evaluation
brain.
of abilities so an understanding
Gets worse throughout the series, if I recall.
compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose
There was never any proof of that. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics. A little after the discovery of the
that's good
Martian
enough.
ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we have for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right?
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. Like you, I guess.
Sounds like she was.
She was. Things never felt together.
Ah.
Training, you know.
Rough, my dude.
You know of any intentional exposures for?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home.
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better.
Well,
That's all.
You're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
I once again, the problem with skipping after, because I read. Oh, and you don't, you fucking morons. is when you skip shit. Hey, Dr. Chakwas, we'll talk in a bit. Is this your office, homie?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands, Dr. Chakwas.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship, but I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
You're in the other games.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that.
I should go.
No, I didn't want to go. There was a left
I
dialogue.
get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Hey, that's look. I'm gonna let you know this, Liara. That's true about everyone.
Like what?
Ooh, like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds.
Why do you have breasts?
We explore the genetic memory of their species.
Well, I mean,
We share
they
the
have
most
kids, so I
basic
guess they still have
elements of their
births.
individual and
Never
racial
mind.
identities.
Makes
We
sense.
then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is
Well,
how we learn to grow
so
as a
so much for
species and how
monogender,
we
huh?
develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia is?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate, union with our own kind is no longer common. Not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't.
You might be right. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years.
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The
Yes,
union
yeah,
is
if
a
you meld the
connection that
minds.
transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Gee, Chief.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted
Safe
to travel
and boring
the stars,
sounds fine
tend
by
on the
me.
wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Codex and experience. The only real reason to... Is that that's the second game where you talk to and you get missions? I know you get missions from your crew in this game, but I mean like, oh yeah, because it's like, yeah, we need to get better food, Commander. This shit sucks. You're ridiculous food, man. Personnel manual. Find everybody on my ship. Shipper. Except for Ashley, of course. We're never gonna talk
Hey,
to her.
Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of
What
a
are
job.
licenses?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell. I already have several basic ones. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What are licenses?
Oh, whoops, I meant to hit.
Many of the best licenses are hard
How
to
often
get.
will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I don't know how you got that. You're not a Spectre. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm looking. I ain't got no... I've got $12,000, so I mean, I've got a little bit of change.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have
exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it. As long
See,
as
that's not right, though. I mean,
CSEC wants it done their way.
like,
Protocol,
you shouldn't.
first. That's why I left.
Like, you shouldn't be able to just kill a suspect. Like, okay, you gotta chase him, get him down, I guess, but you shouldn't just. Like, I mean, I guess.
So you just quit because you...
It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got set. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. To change either way, and without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to
Thank
go
you,
about
Commander.
That's actually not true at all. I am very picky about how I want things done. Nope. Never talking to you.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans lived for centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
I heard about that.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same.
So, an infection. And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the
I don't
same.
expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity.
Sorry, Rex.
Your ignorance doesn't upset. As for the Krogan, the genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really
We're
dead?
sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left
But
their
they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing.
Why don't the Krogan try to find
When
it?
was the last time you saw
I don't leave my spaceship much.
You ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the gen? It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
See, that's what makes him so cool. Like, he's this, like, complicated character. Wants to help his people, but also loves fighting. Like, he's awesome. He's fucking awesome. You better be nice to Tom.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system.
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for
Visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you
If you
served
name a
on?
class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Hey, we leveled up. See, talking to people, worth it.
Your ship's amazing.
Whoa, what happened to her?
I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
Well, we don't know anything about her. We only met her like yesterday.
The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using
They're
ships.
constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they
We go back and we go to one in the second game.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I keep thinking my D-pad is gonna do something here.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave
A little over once for every 100 years.
I want to know more about
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally
Like it says, tell me. She says interesting, and then like, all right, let's get started then.
initially
Even
their
though all we
intelligence
said was
as
interesting,
limited
that could mean
and
so many
high.
different.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you...
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything here, but like, again, the fuck did you think would happen? You created you created machines. Created the machines to do your work. Okay, fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. You then gave the machines the ability to think or develop a subconscious. Like, I don't... And it just, and then you made them so... And you made them so you knew that when they got together, they were able to talk to each other, so to speak, and, like, free up RAM or whatever the fuck for other things. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have made him... You made him sentient.
I want to know more about the pilgrim.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's
You
necessary
really
to
thought it would
maintain
go
genetic
well?
diversity among
Nobody
the
wants to be enslaved, Chief.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about
Like what?
Like nothing.
See you later.
Nothing, Chief. We're done here. I can't. We're not going to, obviously, because I got in the elevator. Maybe we'll talk to Ashley. I mean, she is a space racist. Just like the fucking crew, dude. So, not a fan, but we can get to know it. What is it? It is 8:30. Goddamn. Probably been streaming for 3 hours. We're at 2 hours consecutively. I'm not going to talk to Joker. There's no point in talking to Joker. I mean, outside of his dialogue, but... Ugh.